a couple more. And then from here, draw them forward. Just kind of loosening up the shoulders. 2 more like that. And then we'll drag the shoulders up by the ears. Draw your shoulder blades down onto your back. Release the hands down, fingertips barely touch. Turn the palms up, sweep the arms all the way. And then as you exhale, think of pressing the space away. As you inhale, the arms will sweep open across your chest. Join your palms and then press the space away. 1 more like that. Inhale, arms reach. Gaze towards your thumbs here. Press the space away. The next time you lift, take the arms all the way up. Let's exhale, side bend to your right. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, up and over to the left, moving on your breath. Inhale, rise. Exhale, back to the right. Inhale, rise. Exhale, up and over to the left. This next time we'll hold, coming over to the right and hold. And then reach out through the fingertips here. Keep the chest turning up, keep the side waist long. Start to gaze up toward that top hand, lengthen out through your fingertips. 1 more breath here. As you inhale, rise. Coming up and over to the left, we'll hold this one, lengthening as you reach. See if you can ground down through that right sitting bone. Reach out through the fingertips, breathing into that whole side. 1 more breath. Inhale, rise. This time moving on the breath, twist to your right. Inhale, take the arms up. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, reaching up through the crown of the head, join the palms. Twist to right once again. Inhale, lengthening. Exhale, twist to your left. This next time you inhale, take the arms all the way up. We'll take a twist to the right and hold. Come on to the fingertips for a top. Exhale, make your way into this twist. Pull the belly up and then creating space. Twisting into that space. 1 more breath. Inhale here, take the arms back up overhead. And exhale, twist to your left this time. So lengthening the crown of the head toward the ceiling. Exhale, deepening that twist. Pull the belly up and in, grow tall. Exhale, twist out, looking over that shoulder. 1 more breath. As you inhale, float the arms back up. Exhale, press the space away. This next time you inhale, lift the arms up halfway here. And we'll wrap the arms and go through some circles. Allowing the weight of the head to release, rounding your spine. Coming clockwise here. And then reverse that circle, coming counterclockwise. Reach. Nice. All the way up and around. And from here, release. Come off of your blanket. If you like, you can bring the blanket underneath your knees for some support. Or bring it to the side. We're going to come onto hands and knees here. So coming into a table position, bring your hips and knees in line and then stack your shoulders and your wrists. Spread through the fingers. Press weight into the hands here. Just going to shift forward and back just a little bit. So starting off warming up the wrists. Keep the fingers spread. Couple more just like that. And then the next time you shift forward, little circles here. So just warming up the wrists. Keep the fingers spread, keep weight pressing to all parts of the hand, circling right. And then circle to the left. Nice, we'll come back to the middle from here. Extend the heart, lift your knees. And then as you exhale, curl the tail under, round all the way up. So as you inhale, the belly drops, the heart lifts, knees up toward the ceiling. Exhale, pressing into your hands as you round all the way up. Move through a few more. Exhale as you round, tuck the chin to your chest, press into the hands. Once again, inhale. Exhale, round all the way up. From here, bring your hips back toward your heels. Separate the knees a little wider apart. Bring the big toes together. Inch the fingertips out long in front of you. Press into your hands here so much the elbows hover away from the floor. Take a breath in. We'll walk it out to the right. Shift the hips over to the left. Breathe into that whole left side. And then keep this nice and long. We'll walk it through center. Make your way over to the left this time. Reach the hips over to the right. Breathe into that right side. And we'll bring ourselves back to the center. Keep the hands forward here. We'll inhale, lengthen the belly as you travel forward. Exhale, rocking back, draw the hips back toward the heels. Inhale to lengthen the belly. Exhale, tailbone draws you back. Go through a couple more, just like that. Opening up through the shoulders, the hips. The next time you travel forward, we'll take this into a circle over the right. Circling the hips all the way back toward the heels and around toward that left hand. Reach, pressing into the hands. Arms actively engaged. And make your way all the way over to the left. And this time, reversing that circle, warming up your hips. Should feel nice. Nice. The next time you shift forward, go ahead and realign. And then reach back through that right heel. We'll tuck the toes, press back through the heel, warm it up a little, rocking back and forth a little. And then press back through the heel and hold. Get that full extension of the leg. Shift forward just a bit. Lift the leg, but try not to lift the hip. Slide the left hand to the hips here. Make sure you're level. Extend through that left arm. We're going to tap it down and rise up. Tap down, head in line with the spine. Rise up. 2 more, just like that. You're balancing your margarita on your low back here. Reach in both directions. Hold on to this. Back of the neck is long. Take the hand down. Release that foot over the opposite foot. Press back through the heel. And then press with the hands and look over that left shoulder. One more breath. Release your toes here. We'll bring the knee down. Take your left leg straight back this time. Reach back through your heel. We'll rock it back and forth a couple of times. Last one. Hold, breathe. And then shift forward a bit. Lift that leg. Go ahead and take the hand back around. Make sure hips are level. Reach through that right arm. We'll tap it down. Rise up. Think of hugging in toward the midline here. Head in line with the spine, so gazing down towards your mat, so back of the neck is long. Find that engagement of the core. Last one, we're going to lift and hold. And release the hand. Take that foot over the opposite foot. Feet over your right shoulder this time. Press back through your heel. Shift the mid. Release your toes here. Bring your knee back down to the floor. Slide your hands forward about a palm's length. We'll tuck the toes under, lift your knees. Reach the hips up and back, and just start to pedal the feet here. So you're bending one knee as you're reaching and straightening that other heel toward your mat. Just kind of waking up the back's legs, getting things moving. We'll lengthen the heels toward the floor here. Lift up through the sitting bone, pressing into the hands, just moving toward the thighs. Peel forward, find your plank, shoulders over the wrists. Find that line of energy, crown of the head through the heels. Take a breath. As you exhale, let your thighs draw you back. Inhale, peel forward once again, shoulders over the wrists. Really energize the legs. Broaden across your collarbones here. Press into the hands. Thighs draw you back. One more like that. Engage the shoulder blades actively onto the back here. Energize the legs. Press into your hands. One more breath. Exhale, draw your thighs back. And this time, start to walk the hands all the way to the back of your mat. Bring the hands toward the feet. Take a little bend in the knees here. Nod your head yes. Shake it, no, let it go. And we're going to bring some awareness into the feet. Spread through the toes. Keep the knees soft, but make like you're pressing the floor away and roll it all the way up to stand. Roll your shoulders back at the top and grow top. And I'm going to slide my mat back here so you can see me. And we're going to set up for roll down. So from here, bring your chin toward the chest. Make it like you're peeling away from a wall. Rolling down through the spine, engaging your abdominals. Let the head be heavy. And arms will dangle, and then as you roll it up, engaging through the lower abdominals, press down through the floor, stack one vertebra on top of another, roll your shoulders back, bring your chin to your chest, and then peel back down. Let the head be heavy, let the arms dangle, and then make like you're pressing the floor away to roll back up. Stacking one vertebrae on top of another, shoulders roll back, grow top, chin to your chest, peel it down. Make like you're peeling away from a wall here, soften your knees, and then to roll back up, make sure you're pressing the floor away actively, so legs are active, and the knees are soft. That'll protect your low back. One more, chin to your chest. Peel away from that imaginary wall, so it's upper back, middle back, navel drawn to your spine, lower back, and then roll it up to stand. Nice and easy. We're gonna add on from here, so bringing your chin to your chest, rolling all the way down. This time, take your hands to the floor. You can take a little bend in the knees as needed. Walk it all the way out so your shoulders are in line with the wrists. You're welcome to lower the knees or not. Elbows are hugging in toward the side ribs. Chest is aiming forward. Head in line with your spine. And then tuck the toes, lift the hips up and down. Start to walk your hands all the way back toward the feet. Take a little bend in the knees here. Engage the abdominals. Press the floor away. Rising all the way up to stand. We'll roll the shoulders back at the top, row top. And then chin to your chest and heel back down. One vertebrae at a time. Take the hands to the floor here. Walk it all the way out until your shoulders are in line with the wrist. Broad across your collarbones. Lowering the knees. Elbows hug in. Head is in line with the spine. One more. Tuck your toes, lift your hips up and back. And walk those hands all the way back toward your feet. Take a little bend in the knees, engage your abdominals. Press the floor away. Shoulders roll back at the top, row top. Chin to your chest. Rolling down. Take your hands down to the floor, walk it all the way out. Bring your shoulders in line with the wrist. Broaden your collarbones here, knees can lower or not. Elbows are hugging in. You can lower down 2 inches, halfway here, nose to your mat. And then tuck the toes, lift the hips up and down. Walk your hands all the way back toward your feet. Take a little bend in the knees. Press the floor away as you roll back up. Engaging the abdominals, engage the legs. Last time through, chin to your chest, roll it down. We'll walk it all the way out. Option to lower the knees. Elbows hugging in, so elbows bend straight back. Head is in line with the spine. Try not to let the chin drop forward. And then from here, we'll lift it all the way up and back. Walk your hands all the way back towards your feet. Take a little bend in the knees here. Engage the abdominals. Roll it all the way up. And from here, grab hold of your weights. Or you can grab soup cans, water bottles, whatever you have handy. Feet are sitting bone width apart. Roll your shoulders up and back. Draw your navel to your spine. Bring the arms out at shoulder height. Slow lower. Use your exhale. Nice, Sue. Coming just to shoulder height and then control your descent here. Use your exhale. Here's 8. 2 more. Blow the air out. Last one, we're going to hold it up here. Start to carve that circle in the air. Make sure you're stabilizing with the upper body here. Nice and easy. 2 more. From here, we're going to reverse that circle, navel drawing to your spine, scoop your belly. Make sure your shoulders are stacked over your hips, over your heels. Last one. And we're going to bring the arms forward. Lower the right arm here. Lift. Lower the left. Try and keep your wrist in line here. Make sure you're controlling this descent. Come so you're a couple inches away from the thigh. Nice. From here, we're just going to alternate. So you're going to switch in the air, nice and slow. Head sits atop the spine. Shoulders are stacked over the hips, over the heels. Make sure you're not rocking side to side. Don't elevate the shoulders. 3 more. Here's 2. Last one. We're going to bring the arms back out. Bend the elbows here. Little pulses up. Try and drop the rib cage down. Try not to break the wrist. From here, we're going to draw it in. Arms parallel. Open out. Use your exhale. Squeeze the glutes, engaging that whole back body. Last one. Arms parallel. We'll join the wrists and squeeze. 2, 3. Two more. Glue them together, little pulses. 4 more. 3, 2. Lower down. Go ahead and grab the water. We're going to come back to the back of the mat. Soften the knees here. Roll it all the way down. and walk it all the way out. Then come into that high plank. You can lower the knees, or for a little more challenge, come forward to tippy toes, elbows hugging in, lower all the way down to the floor. Take your hands underneath your shoulders, press up here. We'll fold backwards to your heels, round your spine, separate the knees apart. Take a little breather here in your rest pose. And then rise up. We're going to swing the legs around here. Slide forward on your mat a bit. Knees are bent in, sitting bone width apart. Scoop your belly. Hands are going to come to the thighs. And then from here, curl your tail under, round your spine as you exhale. As you inhale, lengthen up to the crown of your head. Exhale, scoop your belly. Round. Tucking the tail. Reach the crown of the head up toward the ceiling. Exhale. Nice. Now from here, you can reach the arms. Exhale, navel drawing to your spine. That's what's going to rock you back. And then crown of the head lengthens toward the ceiling. Exhale, curl the tail under. Keep pressing into the floor here. Reach back. Rising up. One more leg back. Exhale, reach. Nice. From here, we're going to come back with a long spine this time. So make sure you're hinging from your hips. Head sits on top of the spine. Keep weight in the feet. The feet are going to get lighter. They're going to lift off. Try and keep your feet glued down. Hinge from your hips, moving in one plane. And then release the hands here. Reach back. Keep your rib cage dropping toward your pelvis. We're going to slow rise. We're going to rotate. Open up to the right this time. Sweep it around. Rotate, open to left. Exhale, rotate. Reach it around. Rotate left. And back to right. And sweep and rotate left. And come back around. From here, we're going to slide forward on the mat a little bit more. Take a sip of water with the legs. We're going to lower all the way down. Scoop the belly, draw your navel into your spine, lower all the way onto the floor. Once you're here, walk your feet in a bit. We're going to bring the hands to the lower belly. Coming into some pelvic tilts, press the low back into your mat. Come through neutral. Allow your back to arch. Scoop your belly. Press the low back down. Come through neutral. Allow your back to arch. Once again. Nice. From here, we're going to find that neutral. So you're not tucking the tail, you're not overarching the back. Just lift the right toes away. And then the left. Find that engagement of your lower belly. Nice and easy. Release your right. Release the left. Moving from your hip joint here. Get that 90-degree angle of the leg. The next time the left foot lifts, hold. Right leg, hold. Lower down to a hover this time, lift off. So bring that awareness into your pelvis. Make sure you're not overarching your back or jamming that low back into your floor, into the floor. Scooping the belly, navel drawing in toward your spine. We're coming to a hover a few inches away, and then lifting off. Last set. And we'll stack the knees over the hips, reach the arms to the sides like a T, press weight into the shoulders, lower right, slow lift. Lowering toward the left, coming into that hover, press that opposite shoulder blade into the floor. Slow lift, up and over to the right. Slow lift back up. Slow left. Opposite shoulder blade pressing down. Let's do one more each side. Coming into those obliques here, so waking up those side waist muscles. On this next one, bring them down to the floor one at a time. Slide the hands back behind the head, elbows are wide, sink your navel to your spine. Scoop your belly, lift a little higher, elbows wide. Slow lower back down. Try not to tense up the head, neck, and shoulders. Lift a little higher, and slow lower. Exhale, lift. Make sure the weight of the head is in the hands here. Make sure there's space between your chin and your chest, lifting off. Lift a little higher. We're going to come into a rotation on this next one. Feeling it. Rotate to your right, elbows wide. Come back to the center. Rotate left. Back to the center. Lift up in the middle. And lower back down. Exhale, peel. Rotate. Slow center. Rotate. Slow center. Lift up. Lower down. Exhale, rise. Rotate right. Center. Rotate. And lift. and lower back down. Rising up, rotate right, and rotate left, and lift it up right here, and lower back down. Last time through, rise, rotate, rotate, lift up right here, bring your hands back on your thighs, lift a little bit higher, little pulses right here, lifting up for 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, try not to tense at the head, neck, and shoulders. 2 more, and lower it down, give your knees a hug. Little release here, and releasing that low back into the floor, release it the other way. And we'll lower the feet down to the floor here. From here, navel to spine, scoop your belly, press that low back down, and then peel the hips up. Make sure you're adducting, so drawing in toward the midline, and then as you lower down one vertebrae at a time, upper back, middle back, low back, all the way down to your tailbone. Press your low back down here, peel the hips away, chin coming toward your chest. And then think of lengthening the knees toward that opposite wall as you roll it down, one vertebrae at a time. And low back presses down, peel the hips away. And then as you lower, slowly use that control. We're gonna lift up and hold on this last one. Here we go. And we're gonna lower a little, lift a little, lower a little, lift a little, lower, and lifting. 4 more. 3, 2, last one, lower it all the way down. Give your knees a hug, take a little breather. You can release that low back into the floor. And from here, we're gonna set up for the 100. So take the feet down to the floor, scoop your belly, make sure you're not overarching the back or jamming the low back down. Lift one foot and then the other way, so coming to that tabletop position. We'll take the arms at shoulder height. And then as you float your arms up, drop your rib cage down, nod your chin to your chest, and start to pump the arms. So inhaling for 5, exhaling for 5, scooping that belly, staying here, lengthening the legs. So you always have the option to lower the upper body down if this is too much on the head, neck, and shoulders. Stay here, or go ahead and take it out to 45 degrees. And you're welcome to stay here, or slow lift to 90. And exhaling to 45. And inhaling 90. And exhaling 45. And inhaling 90. Exhaling 45. Stay here. Inhale, scoop the belly, arms pumping. Exhale, last one. Inhale. Exhale. And lower down. Little circles. Release the low back. Take the head side to side. Release any tension in your head, neck, and shoulders. You're gonna rock along the spine, rock it all the way up to a seat. And from here, getting ready for a rolling leg of off. So scoop the belly, draw your navel to your spine. Start to make that C-shaped curve with the low back. Lifting one foot and then the other away. We're gonna rock just back to the sitting bones here, and then lift it up. Exhale, just back to the sitting bones, and lift it up. Nice. Try and keep that distance between your chest and your thighs throughout. Last one. So you're welcome to stay here working with this. We're rocking all the way down. And rock to come up. Hold at the top. Exhale. Keeping this distance between your chest and your thighs here. And you can stay here, or if you like, you can make your ball a little bit tighter. Adding on a little more challenge, maybe taking those hands to your ankles. Maybe bringing the knees in toward the forehead. Last one, we're gonna balance at the top. Go ahead and lengthen the right leg. Lengthen the left leg, squeeze the inner thighs in here, we'll reach the arms. And then lower down, bend the knees in here. Bringing the hands back behind the thighs. And then scooping the belly around, back down, all the way. Nice, from here we'll extend the legs. Slide the hands to the low back here. Make sure there's not this big gaping hole between the low back and the mat. So scooping the belly, drawing your navel into your spine. I'm gonna drop the rib cage toward the pelvis a bit. Actively engage your legs. Float the arms up. And then as you reach the arms up overhead, drop your rib cage down. And then nod your chin to your chest to start to peel up. Really hug the inner thighs in toward the midline. Reach out and over the toes. You're welcome to, by the way, grab a weight and bring it to the low body if you like. As the arms float up, the rib cage drops down. Use your exhale, peel, 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 peel. Reach out and over the toes here. And then scooping the belly, keeping that round spine as you lower back down, nice and slow. Arms float up, rib cage drops down. Squeeze the inner thighs. Think of hugging everything in toward the midline. Reach, reach, reach. Come out and over the toes here. And then curling the tail under, scooping the belly as you roll it back down. Arms float up overhead, rib cage drops down. Exhale, peel. Use your exhalation. Come all the way out and over those toes. And then as you draw the low back, sink the navel to the spine, curl the tail under. Arms float up, rib cage drops down. Last one. And come all the way out and over the toes and hold. Take a stretch at the top here. You can bend the knees as needed. And then we'll sit up nice and tall. So rock the extra flesh away from your sitting bones here. Sit up tall, lengthen up to the crown of the head. Take a hand to your low back. So if you rock back to the sitting bones, then your back is rounded. You don't want to come into a twist that way. So either elevate the hips or bend the knees here or both. Reach up through the crown of the head. You're welcome to grab your weights for this. Bring the arms to a T, a little bend in the elbows, and they're going to rotate to your right. Come back to the center. Keep those arms at your sides. Rotate to your left. Keep them straight out to the sides like a T so the arms don't move. You're moving here from the belly button, from your waist, and then the arms are kind of along for the ride. Sit up nice and tall. Every time you think of coming back toward the center, get a little taller. Flex those feet here. Knees and toes are drawing up toward the ceiling. You can always bend the knees. Rotate. Nice. Let's do one more each side. You're gonna come back to the center. Reach the arms out in front of you. This time, bring your palms to face down. Bend that right elbow back. And slow and wind. Bend the left elbow, reach. And slow and wind. Then the right elbow. And slow and wind. Now the left. Nice. Rotate. And the left. And then unwind here. Release the weights. Slide forward on your mat a bit. This time, tail is tucked under, top of the spine is long. Rock back your sitting bones. We'll take the hands to the thighs, lengthen one leg, then the other. Slide those hands down if you like, or keep them to your thighs. Squeeze the inner thighs. Slow open. So think just the width of your mat here. Thighs together, slow open. Scoop your belly. Navel's drawing to the spine. Tail is tucked under. Keep this nice and controlled. Last one, we're going to hold this. And then you can stay here or rock back to your sitting bones. Lengthen as you come up. Grow tall. Exhale. Scoop your belly, rock back. Lengthen as you come up. Exhale. Sinking the navel to the spine. Reach, lengthen up to the crown of your head. Scoop and round. Two more. Last one. And hold at the top here. Nice, we'll bring the inner thighs together, reach. And then from here, we'll flex the feet, slow lower the legs. Go ahead and rock side to side here, bring the extra flesh away from your sitting bones. We're gonna sit up top, flex the feet a bit, draw your toes back. Think of scooping your belly, reach the arms out in front of you, and then like there's a hook around your waist, draw the waist back as the arms reach forward. And then think of lengthening the crown of the head up toward the ceiling or top. Exhale, fold over, round, reach your low waist back. And then rise up and grow tall. Nice, two more like that. Exhale, reach, low back, crawls back, navel drawing to your spine here, lengthen up to the crown of the head. Last one, exhale. And then rise up. Nice, we're gonna add these two together. So you're gonna bring the legs up, go ahead and rock it back, flex the feet, slow lower. From here, round over, grow tall. And then reach, legs, continue the hands, rock along the spine. Flex the feet, slow lower, round up and over, grow tall. From here, reach, flex the feet, slow and controlled in this descent, and then fold over the legs, last time through. Flex the feet, slow lower, keep this control. Nice, we'll fold over here. And then just bring the legs together, soften the knees. You can shake it out a bit. And let's take a sip of water. This time, sliding forward on your mat. We'll bring your hands back behind the right thigh, lower all the way down. Take this right leg up toward the ceiling. Reach your arms at your sides a little bit away from the body. Twist down through the palms. And then we'll flex here and point. Reach through the heel. One more like that. And then take a little circle in the ankle here. Circle the other way. So scoop your belly, navel to spine. We're going to trace a circle on the ceiling with that big toe. So you're coming all the way out and around and back for the center. All the way out and around, back to the center. Hips are staying still, scooping your belly. And if you can lengthen this left leg. If you feel any tightness though, through the fronts of those hips or the back of that right leg, then maybe keep a bend in that left knee, yeah? And then you can make that circle a little bigger if you like, as long as you maintain that control. 3 more. Pressing down through the palms, shoulders away from the ears. Last one, reach. Hold at the top, reversing the circle. So start small, start controlled. Make sure that this is all controlled, and then you can make that circle bigger and add on from here. Use your exhale. Keep those hips still. Last one. Woo! Bend this knee in. Let's release the front of this hip. So just take a couple of breaths here. Draw your knee into your chest. Use your upper body strength. Take this foot to the floor. We're going to take that left leg up. Flex and point. Take a circle of the ankle. Circle the other way. Navel to spine here. Scoop the belly. Tracing a circle on the ceiling with that big toe. And then if you like, you can lengthen that leg. Ground down through the palms, your shoulders away from the ears. Actively press the shoulder blades into the floor. 2 more this way. Last one. And hold at the top. Reverse that circle. All the way out and around. Use your breath. Woo! 2 more. Give it a hug. Release the front of that hip. And we're going to take that foot to the floor. We're going to bring the in. Take the right ankle over the left knee here. Rid of the stretch. Take a peek down. Make sure your ankle's not in one direction, leg in the other, so you're one straight line. Flex the feet a bit, draw your toes back, pull in a little closer to feel the stretch. We'll take a circle of this ankle, lengthening that left leg for the ceiling, circle the other way. This time, flex, draw it in, point, lift it up. So you're drawing the foot in toward that sitting bone. And on the last one, we're going to hold it, breathe. Get that stretch. Lengthen this leg, scoot your hips about 2 inches to your right, and just take this knee across the body. Make sure hips are stacked, should feel nice. Press the weight of that right shoulder blade into the floor. This left hand comes to the knee, if you like. And then unwind, left ankle, right knee this time. And a hip stretch here. So stay here if you're already feeling the stretch, or release the foot. Or bring the hands back behind the thigh. But if that feels like too much, just keep the foot released on the mat. And then we can lengthen this leg and take a circle. Circling the ankle the other way. And then flex, draw it in, point, lift it up. So go through that a couple times. Moving out your breath, nice and easy. We'll hold the last one. Breathe into that stretch. And then lengthen that leg. Scooch the hips a little to the left this time. Take your knee across the body. This time the weight of that left shoulder blade releases. This right hand maybe comes to the outside of the knee. And then release. Unwind, we'll take the arms up. And just stretch from your fingers to your toes. And then from here, bend the knees in one at a time. So take your feet in for the sitting bones, release your arms at your side. You can come into that bridge like we did at the beginning. This time, shift your weight onto this left foot, extend the right leg, flex and reach, point and swing. Flex and reach, point and swing. Try not to let the hips lower with the leg. Use your exhale. 2 more like this, and then we're going to add on from here. Last one. Lift it up toward the ceiling from here. Dip. lift, flex, reach, point, swing. Dip the hips, lift, flex, reach, point, swing. 2 more. So you're coming to a hover, couple inches away from the floor. Last one. You should feel this hamstring. Take it up toward the ceiling, bend the knee in. Roll down from the spine, use your abdominal control. Take a breath or two here. Release. And come on to the other side. So press your low back down, pull your hips up. Shift your weight into the right foot this time. Left leg extends. Flex and reach. Point and swing. Lengthening toward that opposite wall. Try not to let those hips lower with the leg. Nice, we're gonna add on. Dip, lift, reach, swing. Dip, lift, extend. Dip, lift, reach. Last one. Woo! And bring it up toward the ceiling. Bend that knee in here. Take your foot to the floor. Come on down. We'll walk the feet up to the edges of the mat here. Just drop your knees to the left and right. Woo! Let it go. Chill vibrate out the legs a couple of times, and then we'll give your knees a hug. And here. Extending arms and legs, so we'll take a stretch, fingers to toes. And then bending the knees and taking your feet to the floor. So bend this right knee in. We're going to stack it over the hips, so not drawing it in toward your chest here. Scoop your belly. Lengthen the left leg long, and then lower that leg down a bit. So you're welcome to keep the upper body on the mat, especially if you have neck issues. If not, nod the chin to the chest, tips of the shoulder blades lift away. You're scooping the belly. Legs are going to come straight down the midline, so they're going to brush in between here. Keep space between the chin and the chest, so you're not jamming the chin toward the chest. You're not straining the neck here. Let it brush, brush. If this feels like too much, you can always lower the upper body down. You're still going to get that core workout. Reach, reach, reach. Nice. Last one. I'm going to bend both knees in from here. Open out. Wrap it in. Open it out. Wrap it in. Open, reach. Squeeze those inner thighs. Last one. We're going to take the hands back behind the right thigh or the right calf. It's a double pull. Straight legs or slight bend in the knee, and then switch. Let the legs brush. Double pull. Let them brush each time in between. One more each side. Both hands back behind the head, both legs together. Slow lower, slow lift. Now, squeeze the inner thighs. You're welcome to keep the upper body lifted or lower the upper body down. Take a little break, especially if this feels like too much in the head, neck, and shoulders right now. 2 more. Slow lift, slow lower. On this last one, we're going to rise up in this right knee. Lengthen the left leg, rotate right. Coming in crisscross, center. Rotate left and center. Elbows are wide, navel strong to your spine. You're scooping the belly. Coming into that rotation, rotate. Center, rotate. Let the legs brush. Rotate. Rotate. Last one each side. This is it. And lower down. Take a little breather. Little circles here. Release the low back onto the floor. Take your head side to side. Release any tension in the head, neck, and shoulders. We'll take the arms up overhead, reaching your fingers to your toes. And from here, swing it around. We're going to come onto the belly. And we're going to set up for some back extension. So we'll start with the forehead resting on the mat. We're going to shimmy the hips and then slide the hands back a bit. Rock the elbows in. Press the top of the feet into the floor so much kneecaps are lifting away. And then just peel the chest away, back the neck is long. Squeeze those glutes. Lift a little higher from here. Slowly lower back down. So think of this tailbone lengthening toward the floor. Whole back body engaged. Elbows wrapping in. Rise up. Lift a little higher. Slowly lower. Roll your shoulders back. Squeeze your glutes. Legs are active. Rise. Back of the neck is long. Lift a little higher. Lower all the way back down. Last time through. Make sure you're not just pressing into your hands. You're using those back extensors here. Lift. Slow lower. Look over that right shoulder. Release your arms at your side. Shimmy the hips. We'll bring the chin back to the middle. This time, release your arms at your sides and do a straight, running down your calves. Forehead rests on the mat. Squeeze the glutes, roll your shoulders back, lift up. Back of the neck is long, lift a little higher. Slowly lower. Rising up, shoulders roll back, navel to spine. Squeeze those glutes, lift higher. Slowly lower. 2 more like that, rising up. Beach up, whole back body, lift. Slow lower. Last time through. Lift. Take it over that left shoulder. Shimmy those hips. Your heels so they fall apart. Curve your toes come together. Let it go. We'll slide the hands underneath the shoulders from here. Press it back. Hips to your heels, round your spine. And we're going to come back onto the belly. From here, you're going to take the legs out to the corners of the mat. So heels are in, toes are out. And then you're going to bend your elbows here and bring your elbows so they're more or less in line with the shoulders. Go ahead and shimmy your hips side to side. Rest the foot on the mat. Squeeze the glutes here. You have that external rotation in the hip joints. We're going to start with the lift of the chest. So make sure you're not just pressing into your hands to start. Peel the chest away, just like we did in back extension. Then start to press into your hand. Shoulders away from the ears, so not here, but here. Get that full back extension, and then slowly lower back down. Prep for swan dive. So rising up, halfway. Then press to the hands, get that full stretch. And slow lower. 1 more like that, feeling it. And rising all the way up, press into the hands, shoulders away from the ears. Lower it down from here. You can rest the forehead on the mat. Right toes are reaching toward that right corner. And slowly lower. Left toes toward the left corner. Lift just the leg. Hip point space pressing down. Slowly lower. Once again, right. Use your exhale. Slowly lower. Think of extending and lengthening as you lower it down. Left leg. This time we're going to do both legs together. Rising up. And slow lower. 1 more like that. And we're going to add this together. Lift. Squeezing those glutes. From here, peel the chest away. Rise all the way up. And then as the upper body lowers, the lower body will peel away. And then as the lower body lowers, the upper body will peel away. And then as the upper body lowers, the lower body lifts. As the lower body lowers, the upper body lifts. And then as the upper body lowers, the lower body lifts. And then if you like, pressing into the hands, rise all the way up. And from here, full swan dive. Release it. Take a little shimmy the hips. You can rest your forehead on the back of the hand. Shimmy those hips. Let go of any tension through that low back. And then slide the hands underneath the shoulders. Press up and fall back. We'll take a rest of those here. Take a little sip of water. And we're going to come onto all fours. So go ahead and grab a hold of a weight if you have one, or you can use a ball here too. And you're going to bring it back behind this right knee. Draw your foot in toward your rear, scoop your belly, make sure you're all lined up, tabletop. And then lift, slow hover. Lift, slow hover. You're trying to keep those hips still. Try not to let the head just hang, navel's drawn to your spine. Don't pour all the weight into that left side. Keep this control. Use your exhale. Two more. On our last one, hold it up here. Small range, little pulses up. And from here, back behind the knee, out to the side. Lift. Slow it down. Couple more right here. Last one, we're gonna hold it up here, and it's a small range of pulses. And we're gonna hold out that circle in the air nice and slow. reversing. Try and keep the head in line with the spine. Last one. Release it. We're gonna come on to the other side. So you're bringing it back behind that left knee. Really squeeze the foot into the rear here. Scoop the belly. Navel drawing to your spine. Same as before. Lift and hover. So reaching up and hover. Come to like an inch or two away from the floor here. Keep this slow and controlled. Try not to let the head hang. Spread the fingers. Bring weight into all parts of the hand. And you're trying to keep those hips still. You're trying not to rock side to side. 4 more. 3. Keep this controlled. 2. On our last one, hold it up here. Little pulses, small range. And we're going back behind the knee. And then out to the side. Reach. Use your exhale. Two more. On our last one, we're going to hold it up there. Small range, little pulses. Try not to lean into that left side. I know it's tempting. Gonna carve out that circle in the air. Like you've got a pencil on the end of that knee. 2 more, all the way up and around. Last one, full range of motion in that hip joint. And then reverse it. Strengthening the muscles around that hip. Use your exhale. Last one. Release. Release that weight. We'll sink the hips to the heels. Take a little breather here, and then we've got to stretch for the rest. Okay, we're gonna sit up. You can sit back on the heels. If this is uncomfortable on the knees, just take an easy seat. Backs the hands together. Take a couple of circles. Reversing that circle. She's so nice. And then we'll interlace the fingers here, bring the heels, the palms together, and just take some circles. Reversing that circle nice and easy. Woo! And here, spread the fingers, press into the hands. Release. Come on to your side here. And we're going to line up with the back of the mat. And bend this elbow, rest your head. Hips are stacked, navel's drawn to the spine. This other hand is in front for balance. We're going to lift up and flex, resist all the way back down. Your job is to keep those hips stacked around. Think of lengthening toward that opposite wall here. Reach through the heel. Reach through the heel. 4 more. Hips are stacked. 3. 2. Last one. Hold it up here. Carve out that circle in the air. Try and keep your hips still. Make sure you're not just going back to the midline. You're going all the way back behind you. Three more. Try not to tense up the head, neck, and shoulders here. 2. Last one. We're going to reverse the circle. So carving out a circle in the air. Hips are stacked, navel's drawn to the spine. Reach. And last one, all the way up and around. Bend this knee in here. Take a little quad stretch, breathe. And then we're going to transition into a clamshell. So hips are stacked, feet are in line with the sitting bones here. Just going to open, close. So imagine that alpha for the teacher is right here on that top hip. Or maybe it's a Cinco de Mayo margarita. Lift and lower. Woo. Feeling it. 3 more. 2. On our last one, small range. Little pulses up. Now on the second set, you can elevate the feet if you like, and then keep the bottom leg the same, just moving this top leg. Working right here on this medial glute. 2 more. Last one. It's a pulse, small range. And then we're going to tap and tap. Tap and tap. Woo! Woo. Last one. Drop it in front. Extend that other leg long. Take a little rub. We're going to come on to the belly here. Deck the other hand on top. If you can remember, rest the forehead on the back of the hand. Just take a little shimmy of the hips side to side, releasing the low back. And then we'll swing around. We're going to come on to the other side. So swing the legs around. Make sure you're lined up with the back of your mat here. You can bend this elbow, rest your head, make a little cushion for the head, neck, and shoulders. Hips are stacked, this hand in front for balance. We're pointing up, flex resist on the way back down. Make sure the knee and toes point forward. You're lengthening toward that opposite wall. Keep this controlled. It's not a real high lift. It's more about controlling it, yeah? Try not to tense up the head, neck, and shoulders. Last 2. And then on this last one, keep it up there. We're going to create a circle in the air. Make sure it's like you're carving out a barrel here. So make sure you're coming all the way back and around. So you're getting those secret glutes, guys. Other hand is in front for balance. This is where all the work is happening to keep this controlled. Reversing that circle. Slow it down. Carve out that circle. Try not to tense up the head and neck. Woo! My goodness. Last one, we're going to bring it to the back and hold, take a stretch. Oh, yeah. And then bend this bottom knee in here. The hips are stacked. You're just going to open, close for 2. Not a big, huge range. The pelvis stays the same. The hips stay stacked. Last one, it's a pulse. Second set, elevate the feet if you like. Hips are stacked. Not a big range of motion. Pelvis stays the same throughout. 2 more. Last one, it's a pulse. Woo, it burns. And then from here, it's tap and tap. Tap the knee, tap the toes for 3. Almost there, guys. Woo! Last 2. Last one, we're just gonna release. Take a little rub, extend that bottom leg long. Oh. Go ahead and lengthen that leg, roll onto your belly. We'll take a little shimmy of the hips side to side. It should feel nice. And from here, we're just gonna roll onto the back. And go ahead, and if you have a sweatshirt, you can use a belt or yoga strap if you have one, or a sock, whatever you have handy. Then take it back behind the right foot. You bend this left knee in, plant the foot on the floor, or extend it long. Take a breath here. Take it out to the right. Just breathe into the stretch. Should feel nice. If you have nothing, you can just use your hand on the calf or behind the foot, whatever works for you. Switch hands here, release it. And back to the center. Forehead toward your knee. And we'll capture that left foot here. Breathe into that stretch. Take a breath. Take it into your left hand. Hold. We'll bring it back to the center. Bring it about 1/3 of the way across. Breathe wherever that is. And then bring it all the way down. Look over that left shoulder. Ooh. Breathe into that. We're gonna bring it back to the center, forehead towards your knee here. Peel the upper body away. And then lower this down. And then extend your legs long, bring your arms and your sides a little bit away from the body. Take a deep breath in. Exhale it all the way down to your toes, and then working your way up, starting at your feet, relaxing your calves, relaxing your way up to your thighs, your belly, your back, your hips, your chest, your arms at your sides, your hands, all the way up to your shoulders, your neck, and your head. Let's take those arms up overhead. Final stretch, fingers to toes. Roll over onto your side, bending the knees in here. Press your way up to a seat. Come back to where we started. Take a breath in, sweep the arms. Exhale, press the space away. One more like that. Inhale, arms sweep. Exhale, press. Thanks, guys. Happy Cinco de Mayo.